Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Mariners Baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today, we are playing game number 161 of the Mariners 2021 MLB season. Currently locked up the American League West crown. We currently have the best record in the American League, which I kind of don't want, if I'm being totally honest with you. We have a record of 104-56, and we have Marco Gonzalez on the mound today, 17-5 with a 2.29 ERA. We're taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, who will finish second in the American League the American League West, first in the American League Wild Card, which means that they will be hosting the Houston Astros. All of the wild card, the only spot that is up for grabs in the American League is the American League East, and that's between the Yankees and the Blue Jays. So if you're curious, keep an eye on the bottom of the screen. Those scores will be final due to what time we played the game. But due to the time of day that we play the game, bottom of the screen, you can keep track of that if you are interested. Griffin Canning, 6-9, Noyce, with a 5.30 ERA, is on the mound for the Angels, 94-66. Quick look at the calendar. This is it. We're down to the final days here of the season. We have today's game, tomorrow's game. I believe the American League, the wild card games will be on that 5th and 6th. I think there is a day gap between there. But in the two simulations I did, there were game 163, so maybe if there's a game 163, maybe we'll watch that, just kind of see what happens. You'll be able to watch both the American League and the National League wildcard games, and then I'll figure it out from there. I do think that the 4th and the 7th, I think, won't have games, and I think the 8th starts the playoffs, but it starts with the National League, I believe, and then it's 4 games on like the 9th, and then 2. It's a weird schedule situation the way they have it, but I think we'll be looking at maybe a couple Chad Champs next week in between those wild card games, and we'll figure out the rest as we go. Chad Champ episodes, very popular, which is not true at all. Which is okay. That's fine. It's fine. If you're not into it, you're not into it. I'm doing it because I enjoy it, which is most of the content on this channel is just me, having fun, doing my thing. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Let's get you caught up around the league. You can see here, Astros, Blue Jays, they are tied up at 87 and 73. This is the last slot that we have to keep an eye on, or choose to keep an eye on. It doesn't really matter to us. We're in. Twins 103 and 57. So we can keep an eye on that game as well. So you want to look for Twins, Yankees, Blue Jays. Those are the teams that we're kind of keeping our eyes on. We have one slot in the National League wild card with the Atlanta, 86 and 74. 2 games ahead of the Brewers, 84 and 76. Over in the Central, the Brewers 1 game behind the Cardinals for the National League Central crown. I ran 2 simulations like I was talking about yesterday. 2 simulations. One of them ended with a tie in the National League Central. The other one ended it with a tie in the American League East. So we'll see what happens there. Otherwise, everything's pretty wrapped up at this point. Hasn't been the most exciting fight to the finish, I suppose. Could have been more exciting against the Angels, but we took care of that problem in Los Angeles, made sure that we were just doing fine. We'll see both Marco Gonzalez and James Paxton today, tomorrow, and then the games 1 and 2, we'll see them be our starting pitchers as well. So Sheffield, Sadler, Delaplane will get quite a while off, which is fine. This lineup is going to look pretty okay. I think I might do that. Whoops. Yeah. We'll do that. Trammell, Fraley, Lewis, and then we'll go with the rest. That'll work. That will work. The thing is, like, Ty France as a DH, I don't think brings a whole lot. He has really bad speed. He's good against lefties, power-wise. His contact is better against right, but not as much power. And I feel like he just kind of is there. But if I can upgrade the speed in the outfield, even if that means taking away like a little bit of power, I feel like I'd rather have greater speed than power. I don't know. We'll see how it works. The Angels have 777 runs. We are distantly behind them at 645. However, we are first in runs allowed, home runs allowed, and ERA, so that's good news. Somehow we're middle of the pack with strikeouts, but whatever. If you like this kind of content, if you want to see the rest of the season, we get the playoffs coming up here soon. You can scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Every day, sports, 1 p.m. Pacific time. I have all the technology, all the things I need for our next big adventure. Actually, that's not quite right, but it's fine.
We're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners.
We won in a tight game yesterday, 2-0. Felt like it was a pretty good win. I thought the home run that I hit was really good. Solid defense. And Marco Gonzalez is on the mound, his 33rd start of the season. 17-5 record, 2.29 ERA, 212 innings pitched, 162 to 11 strikeouts to walks. I think I have my headset a little bit loud because I feel like I'm kind of yelling. Let me turn that down so I can bring it down.
Now at the plate is David Fletcher. He's
And here we go. David Fletcher coming to the plate.
We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on the way.
Fouled away the cutter.
First pitch, 6-10.
Here comes the 0-1.
Fouled away the sinker. We quickly have an 0-2 start. Yankees win 3-1.
Sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls.
Just a little, like a step too deep. Wasn't sure the Blue Jays win as well. Blue Jays win as well. Very interesting development here. This was just a little bit too far over. He took an extra couple of steps there. I didn't preload the throw because I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get to it or not. But that's okay.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second.
This is not a good start.
And he makes it there with a double.
The Twins are losing. So I think a win here would clinch us the #1 seed in the playoffs. The only issue with it is 2 American League West teams are in the wild card. It would be kind of nice, frankly, to get into the other side of the bracket, the top side of the bracket, even if we don't have home field advantage, and just hope that someone like the Twins, like a team like the Twins, could take them out. Hopefully the Angels win. I'd rather see them than the Houston Astros, but it could pose a problem here. We also have the highest what am I trying to say? Oh, fuck.
They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves.
I don't know. I totally lost that sentence.
And stepping in, Anthony Rendon. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, he's been so consistent at driving in runs all season long, and I'm sure that will continue down the stretch here.
2 for 17.
Fletcher
That was a
at second with one away.
good first out. Nobody
Another
advanced.
one fouled off, and he's
Everything's
quickly
fine.
behind 0-2. Slap hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time.
You didn't even tag him, Murphy. Come on.
You don't think being
Oh, I know what I was going to
this
say.
league will test your resolve?
Currently, we have I think either the highest or the second highest batting difficulty we faced all season long. Been batting pretty well. Some ugly strikeouts in yesterday's game. We still were able to score 2 runs. This is not off to a good start.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As the
That was a
first
terrible
base
pitch.
segment,
That is also
he's
4
enjoying
sinkers in a
ball
row,
and he's carrying
which
a
I don't
batting
like.
average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Runners on the move for second. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Here's Justin Upton now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Cedar has it, and that's the second out.
Did he not step? I thought he stepped on the bag. Thought he stepped on the bag.
Next to hit is Scott Shebler, and the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to
Okay.
first, and they're able to
Messy
escape
start.
the
Only
monster
through
inning to the
13
side
pitches, so
side.
that's not
So it's 2 runs
bad.
on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's
All right,
the Angels
that's okay.
2, and the
Just
Mariners
adversity,
coming
you
to
know?
bat.
Just a little bit of practice coming back. Griffin Canning, he might be the man for us to be able to get on to jump on. 27 start, 6-9 record, Noyce, 5.30 ERA, 127.1 innings pitched, 101 to 65 strikeouts to walks.
Hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Striding in is Taylor Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
You can see that we are on veteran hitting difficulty.
And now a pitch on the way. A fastball
And
here,
that
too
is
low,
what a
it's
veteran
1-0.
does.
So, fellas,
Looks
this
at as
Angels
a
team
ball
entering
and
play
goes,
here tonight. They
ball
come in
one.
trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially
Four
on the
seam,
recent road
curve
trip.
ball,
The
or
start
12-6
to
curve,
3-1 after 4 games,
and 2 other
playing
pitches
really
in just a moment.
fundamentally sound baseball, from
Oh.
offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together.
There we go. That'll work.
And they'll have
That'll
no
work.
play as he reaches first base safely.
Not exactly like a,
Infielders are taught from
hey,
the time they
what a
play
good
the ball,
play. Just
you've
a,
got to play the ball,
it's an okay hit
not
there.
let the ball play you. You can see
So
here,
interestingly,
this
the
one just
Yankees
beat
and
him
the
up, and he couldn't
Blue
recover
Jays
in
will
time.
remain tied going into game 162 tomorrow.
Now to bat.
We know the Twins lost,
He begins this one as
and we know that there was a difference between the Cardinals and the
Yeah,
Brewers
he's
was
right
one
in the
game.
prime of his
So if
career right now.
the
These are
Cardinals
the
lost
years
and the
you
Brewers
really
won, that
expect
could
to see
also
the
lead
best of what
to
this guy has to offer.
or would lead to a tie. 4-seam, 12-6 curve, slider, and a changeup.
wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
It's on the inside. I'll take that.
Has
It's fine.
compiled just under 130 innings of work. And
We'll
when
get
you
an
look
update
at
on the
his
standings
whip
after the
over
game,
those
if I
innings,
remember.
It's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
I'll be honest with you.
Pitch
I
out,
hit me.
umpires in this one.
I
Behind the plate
absolutely
is
hit
Freddie
me.
Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now, unfortunately, damn it. That happened.
Batting third, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Stepping in next, Kyle Lewis.
Good swing timing. Just
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Crowd on the run. He gets
damn
there
it.
to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Hmm.
Mariners go down quietly
Okay,
there.
that's fine.
They trail things here 2-0.
Los Angeles charged with an error in that top or bottom half.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
That
And he's got
that
himself a
ball
leadoff double to begin the
died.
second.
I took a terrible pass to it because I didn't want it to get past me, but it stopped rolling way sooner than I thought it would.
It was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Matt Theis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 18 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing.
Okay,
and a
there we
miss
go.
Quickly in the hole 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it.
Damn
I'd
it.
love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Pitching with a lot of traffic on base paths. There we go. There we go.
That's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hey, here we go. There's a sinker right there. We can dial this in. We can get back in this game. We're not out of it, obviously. Still early. Top second is a little ridiculous to start getting panicky or anything, but I think it's okay to be worried that we're giving up hits before we're getting outs. That's a problem. The worst part is we should have been out of that inning with no damage done.
Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate,
Yeah.
Jose Iglesias. He scored a run after stroking
Yeah,
a double
I
in
thought
his
he
first at-bat.
thought he touched third base. That's okay. It's nothing to worry about.
Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Honestly, with how long it took me to get rid of that ball, it was probably much safer for me to go for the sure out at first.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Riding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Kyle Cedar. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 with the
Tied first in the AL with 134 RBI. Who the hell all of a sudden showed up? Trout was behind. Trout was 7 behind us, and he didn't get 7 yesterday.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Is that gonna go? Is that gonna go? Is that gonna go? Is that gonna go? Gone.
No chance
All right.
to make a play on that one.
I guessed he would stay high, and he did, and I power swung. Cut the lead in half.
Here for Kyle Seager, home run number 58 on the year, and the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Man, that was a towering shot. The way he said fly ball, it seemed like it was going to be...
Stepping in now is
Seemed like it was going to be caught. Ooh, ooh. That was a nice 12-6 curve right there.
308 entering play. 28 home runs and 82 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Henniger is retired, and there's one away. So one out and nobody aboard. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
That was way out of the zone. I was looking for something up in those first 2 pitches. Put myself in a real bad count there. It's okay, though. It's all right. Only the first out.
The 1-0 home. Flares this one over toward first. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up is Tom Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
He's more consistent against lefties, higher average, but fewer home runs and ribbies, which is interesting.
Now the first pitch.
Fouled that one away.
2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
I don't think that one is going to get out.
And that will end the inning.
All right, well, cut the deficit in half. Problem is the pitcher does not have a lot of pitches thrown. We have an error, I guess.
And the Mariners won.
Okay, here's the goal. Here's the personal goal for the next inning. Top half of the third. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get an out before we give up a base hit. Out before hit. Now, conveniently, we only have 27 pitches thrown here. With Mike Trout coming up to bat.
First delivery to him. Mike Trout is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Lewis.
Personal goal achieved. That's an out.
For the first out. And with one away,
here's a look at the American League standings.
Show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Now at the plate,
missed the scores again.
He was able to play
Curious about those Brewers and Cardinals.
From the stretch.
That's outside.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager.
There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is the kind of inning we're looking for.
Next to stand in is Kurt Suzuki. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes.
There we go.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Wow, that found a gap. Holy shit, that found a gap.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3
Damn it.
inning, but not the case.
Suzuki ripped that through like a super shifted defense. This ball sliced right through two defenders, Cedar and Crawford, there in the infield.
So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Justin Upton the next to hit.
There we go.
The first pitch to him is in there for
Okay, so the Brewers took a loss.
After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez over to his left. And that's the third out.
They might even be eliminated from playoff contention with that loss. They might have had to win to stay alive.
Bottom of the third now, and up next is Evan White.
The first baseman, Evan White.
All right. 14 pitches through 2 innings is very bad.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one.
Oh, God. I looked right at that.
And it's 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's
Yeah.
what that is.
Yeah.
He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for defense.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Evan White is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
And the Cardinals currently tied.
In now, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive.
That might go. That might go. That might go. That might go. That's a tie game. There we go. There we go. Relying a lot on home runs here because we have 2 home runs, no base hits otherwise. Got on due to an error.
And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the
That'll work.
Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit. And he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
All right. Tie game.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the pitch.
After falling down 0-2
Ooh,
on
that's
the same
not
pitch,
good
don't
for
be
me.
shocked
That's
if he
bad.
triples up on it.
One out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
There we go. See if we can drive this pitch count up a little bit.
That it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
He'll get to first base, though.
Suzuki has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Now it'll be Jake Fraley.
He's been getting me with those pitches that are way outside the zone. Yeah, very early, not the issue there.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the
Oh my God.
Touched himself on that
Fuck,
return
dude.
first there, and he threw it away.
Did he even touch that base?
The runner didn't
What the
advance,
fuck is
so
this?
It'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Did he touch that base? He did not look like he touched that base. What the fuck? I mean, I guess that right foot or left foot. I guess technically that would qualify.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a
I wanted
miss.
all of
That's
it.
The first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Throw into
Send him to
third.
third.
Too late.
He's safe. I am surprised that he is safe. I thought that was going to be out. We're good. We're good.
6 games. Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Cedar.
Oh, I wanted it. I wanted that. I wanted to hit that so fucking hard.
Drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. He's set the 0-1, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his
That's good.
fastball.
That's good outside.
Back to back.
To 1-2 now.
Got him up to 30 pitches. He's thrown 16 or so in this inning.
Here comes the 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a throw over. Runner back
Hands off.
standing.
Everything's fine. Not going anywhere.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow.
Manager, you never really
Right in
know
the
what a
spine.
man
The fuck?
is, but you absolutely
Trying to
hate
take
that.
me out of the playoffs here? Oh, I guess it was his ass. Never mind. My ass!
Looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side.
Well, we tied the game up.
One for the Mariners in
We
the
got
inning, and it
two
comes on the
two
strength of
blessings
a
there, but
slow
could not
home
do
run.
anything
We played
with it.
3 full.
Had the
They
bases
were
loaded with
deadlocked
2
now
good
at
speed
2
runners,
apiece.
or speed base runners. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. But it's a disappointing finish, but very Mariners. Just a very that's been the season. It's been how it's been. Just a power swing on a fastball that goes right into the ground, immediately and out, not doing anything.
Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing
All right.
as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little.
We got to cut our pitch count down just a little bit. We're at 36. We got him to get to 31. We're not actually doing too poorly.
Down 0-2 now. And a good
That's
strike
outside.
breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fuck off. Hit the ball or strike out. Tired of this shit. There we go. Thank you. That's all I asked. For you to swing and miss. Not that hard. I've been doing it all day.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch on the way.
That is a ballsy curve right there.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Bouncer to the left side.
So we have only gotten one runner on base due to a hit. The other runners we've had were hit by pitch, a drop third strike, and an error. We've had 4 base runners. 3 of them have not been our doing.
Into the box, Matt Theis. As he'll take a look at
Ooh,
ball
okay.
1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
It's been a home runs or nothing kind of game so far.
Is in there for strike
We're going to need more.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
There we go.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground
Fouled
ball.
away.
And a single
There we go.
ball, strike 3 as he's rung up in the side.
Got him on that. Got him on that final pitch. Thank
Angels
God.
down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right.
That unfortunately is an out.
And he makes the catch.
Damn
for the
it.
out.
Jumped all over that first
Now
pitch of the
batting,
inning,
catcher.
and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
So you have the
Fly out in his
Yankees
first
and the Blue
at-bat,
Jays
so
still
making
tied
it
atop
0 for
the
1
American
so
League
far.
East. I keep missing the Cardinals score. They were still going 1-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a
That was a
swing and miss
fucking
and a
big
slider
dumb
for
hack.
the strike.
Swing and a miss.
Tom Murphy, of all the people to have the most
Felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who
the
likes
most
big
doubles
numbers,
on our team,
you were on that fast
Tom
ball
Murphy would be
that
not my like
slider looked like a heater
top
for
5
about
guesses.
56 feet 6 inches.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no
But he
errors
does have
in the
good
game for
power,
the Mariners
getting it
to
out of
display.
out into
This
the
is ball
outfield.
2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting. First base.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next is Evan White. First offering on its way. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the
Damn
ground
it.
out to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Hi, Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second base.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. First offering taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do
Got
that.
him. Got him. Looking. Went right back to that corner. Different pitch. I like it.
Looking there, David Fletcher.
4 strikeouts on the day for Gonzalez. Oh, tomorrow. Speaking of strikeouts, tomorrow James Paxton will go for strikeout number 200 on the season. Needs 5 of them.
First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there.
There we go. That's
and he's
nice.
Deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And, a big
Wow.
curveball, but he didn't get it.
That's strikeout number 5 for Gonzalez. So we'll see if we can do the same tomorrow
How about 6 pitches,
with James
2
Paxton
strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
in the season finale. Unbelievable that I've been able to get to this point.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the sinker
There's a
finds
nice
the zone for strike
sinker.
1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes
That
on
was
next
not
up,
good.
Brady.
Not good at all. Do we go cutter? Cutter. Oh, we want it inside.
0-2, here it is.
Oh, and it's gone.
And just a master.
Oh, one pitch off of another immaculate inning for the Mariners this season. So far, I've had 2 of them.
We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And now, Dylan Moore. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And a bouncing ball, foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he turns this one
Go,
around high
go,
and deep to center
go,
field.
go,
Back goes
go,
Trout.
go,
Still going
go, gone,
deep there, but-
home run.
but he can't reel
2
it
for
in.
2 for Dylan Moore. Home run number 21 on the season. Mariners up 3-2 now.
Dead center is second of the game, and with it, the Mariners move out in front.
Fucking
3-2.
go, baby.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time.
Man,
in the
dead
heart of the zone.
fucking center. Didn't look like Trout really had much of a shot at it.
To the plate now, Taylor Trammell.
The left fielder.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that is off the
Wow, that was almost another home run.
second now with nobody out.
Damn.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump.
Damn,
Maybe that's what
Trammell.
we're seeing
That was
right
a
here.
perfect
He's been
hit.
struggling, no doubt about it.
That
He's able to
was-
lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at
Oof.
second with some newfound confidence.
Not far off from a home run. In excellent position here. That was a 12-6 curve hanger.
At the plate, Jake Fraley. As he looks
We'll let
at a
that one go.
fastball that's in there for strike one.
No real reason to let it
To this point.
dribble into a easy first out. We have Lewis. We have Seager.
The 0-1.
There we go.
If you're on the
There we
mound
go.
right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the
We're good.
plate.
Gotta have confidence going into the playoffs, you know? As scary as it is to potentially face an American League West team,
Boy, the curveball just hasn't
you know,
been there
barring
since
any
the
sort
beginning.
of
This is his
catastrophic
favorite
loss or
bread and butter
anything.
pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He
We'll
needs
be
to
okay.
find that curveball
Maybe
again.
we can get the Angels to get a win. They, I think, would be the easier of the two teams to take care of.
And a fastball swung on and hit to
All right.
second. Scooped
Yeah.
up, and that's the first out.
Maybe not so good there.
Up next, Kyle Lewis. A hit
Sacrifice
and
fly
2
is in
runs
play
so
here
far.
for Kyle Lewis.
And now the first pitch.
Way
In the
inside.
dirt
No
and
one's
blocked
going
behind
anywhere.
the plate. And no advance. It's ball one.
3 runs on 3 homers. Not a great recipe for success, but
That evens it up 1-1.
that was a big old power swing that I did not need to do.
He's ready now. The pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the
This
runner
one's up the
from
line. It's up the
This will
line.
go down as a sac fly and an RBI
Better
as
throw,
it's
and that
now a 4-2
absolutely
game.
would have been an out.
Job there by this power
It did.
hitter.
It told me not to do that for a reason. The
Does
LB
job right
prompt
there
did
with
not
the
pop
sac
up.
fly and brings the run home.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got 1-0, count leverage.
Good
Let's see
time
if we
for
can
a
gap something.
12-6 curve there.
Now a ball lined to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring
That's
it
a single.
down. Base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders
Wow.
in hitting.
Trout,
As you can
Renton,
see
and then
there,
just
currently
4
sits
Mariners.
third in
Seager,
the
Fraley,
AL
Lewis,
category.
Haniger. And then Gio Urshela. Fraley's BA batting average has dropped about 15 points over the last couple of weeks. Sorry about that.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger.
What
So
is
take a
going
look
on
at the
with
pitch
the
too low.
the
It's
air
ball
keeps
one.
turning on? It's turned
0
on
for
so
2 for
frequently
him
during
so
this
far in
video.
this one. A ball and a strike.
That's just too much
Gross.
velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Three and two, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mariners 4 and the Angels 2. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh, that was gross.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Wow, that grounder caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. In now, Kurt Suzuki. Down the third baseline. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking
Ugh.
for. They've had a ton
Fuck.
of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
At the plate now, Justin Upton. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could.
Fantastic. That is why I wanted speed in the outfield. I love Haniger, but having Fraley out there gave me the opportunity to catch that ball. I don't know if Haniger could quite get to that. But one good pitch, one good double play.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
Just kidding.
And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him.
I thought I had it.
Batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Okay, we're going with a lot of sinkers here, Tom Murphy.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Okay.
He's 1 for 2 in
Pick a different pitch for me to throw, you bearded fuck.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Another mental error, another mistake on the defensive side.
Next, it'll be Matt Theis. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's disappointing.
I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And this is on the ground for JP at short.
Okay. Doesn't end up hurting anything, but that's the second time I've had an opportunity for a double play and I have missed it. This is not the time to start having mental farts. Okay?
Jaime Barria enters to do the pitching.
Jaime Barria, 56 games, 8-7 record, 4.01 ERA, 4 conversions out of 5 save attempts, 141.1 innings pitched.
Career numbers in this matchup. He's hitting .429.
And he throws slider, 4-seam, changeup, 2-seam.
First offering on its way. This is flared right back over the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
I should be getting an arm ready to roll here.
One away, we show you a look at
Don't know why you needed to show us that. We've already seen it. I've already wrapped up. Okay.
First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and one strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that
Fucking gross.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Wow, that slider.
With the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say
Fucking
about
me
the
up
pitch.
here.
It hasn't been said a million
Berea?
times already. That's
Berea?
just a
Berea?
real tough
I mean
pitch for a
Berea?
hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The next batter will be Evan White. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And not a real good cut at
And
that
just
slider.
just so early.
1-2.
So early.
It's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And it remains a 4-3.
God damn this fucking slider. It's so slow. It is so fucking slow.
Andres Munoz is on to pitch
All right.
for the bullpen now to start inning
The
number
opposite of
7.
slow is fast. That's what Munoz does best. 5-7 records, 21 holds, 79.1 innings pitched with a 2.27 ERA in 63 games, 103-6 strikeouts to walks. He's a 3-pitch pitcher, but he throws the heat, 101 mile an hour fastball to lead it off. We'll do 2 at each of these pitches. Maybe we'll do 1 more of those fastballs. Nice and calm, nice and settle down here. Jesus fucking Christ, what is wrong with you, you fucking idiot? Great.
Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he popped him up. Here comes a left fielder. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head.
Another mental error here in the outfield. Thought it was going to give me Cedar for some reason, and then with Trammell just couldn't get there.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. White is there, and he's
I'm just not getting batters out to start innings. Well, I'm constantly throwing with runners on base.
Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming, here it is.
That is a generous strike
Don't
call.
like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
That was a terrible pitch. That was a horrendous pitch.
And this pitch is swung on.
Oh, they're going to say he went. Interesting.
Hitter is set down on strikes.
So a little bit of
This
a
pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck
little bit of a
out.
break
We're
there.
only in the second game
getting the slider. Actually, 2 big breaks
So
in that
stepping
one
in
at
is
bat.
Anthony
Got the
Rendon,
slider call to
trying
lead
here
it
to
off.
complete the tying run from second.
And,
that one missed 0-1.
The call on the
For most
check
people,
swing
being
there.
down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a
Let's
miss
go.
way
Let's
outside
fucking
the strike
go.
zone. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Been good about getting out of jams in this entire series. I do typically tend to play a bend but don't break defense.
Dylan Moore to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I really doubt we'll get anything that high in the zone. We're probably going to have to swing for contact here.
It's a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Smoked
There we
on
go.
the ground up
That'll
the
work.
middle.
A little
And
surprised that he went with the
so a chance
fastball
for
there.
some insurance to start out the home half of
I
the
thought he would go more for the slider. He threw so many strikes out there
Talk about having a good
that
night,
first
3
time.
hits, and, hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
To the plate now, Taylor Trammell. Checked weakly to the left. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball
That's
game.
bad news.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of
If
the
I'm
way.
that early on a 4-seam fastball, gross.
Line
Oh
steer
no.
on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. None left for Seattle, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Oh shit, with Kurt Suzuki coming up, he's 3 for 3. Damn it.
So now here
We will go ahead and bring in
The catcher.
Brandon Brennan. I gotta pause. We'll put Giles in the bullpen to warm up. There are Brandon Brennan stats. Has a lovely 2.01 ERA in his 46 appearances. Fuck off. Ugh.
First pitch on its way.
Fouled off. Oops.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You wanted to go back-to-back sliders in the same fucking... And he's like super hot red zone. Come on, dude.
And a change
There we go. That'll work.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Justin Upton. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
1 for 7 in the series.
Tries to
God
shake
damn it.
the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And there are 2 away now. And now for the Angels, Scott Schebler. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First delivery to him.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no
There we
chance
go.
he's
There we
tripling
go.
up on that pitch.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a brand new batter. Just gonna throw that out there. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
A little more inside than I thought it would be. That is okay. Oh, come on.
One down now. So next to hit is Kyle Cedar, singled in his last at bat. Now the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And quickly there are 2 away.
That is infuriating.
Next will be the
I'm just
designated hitter,
off, and I drive it into the ground instead of blasting it the fuck out of this goddamn stadium. Fuck off. I also still haven't warmed up a goddamn pitcher. Oh, go back into the pause menu and just do that. Forgets immediately because I don't listen to anything I say. Fouled away. Win here, I do believe we'll lock up the #1 seed in the American League.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's
That
lifted high
could
in the
go.
air and deep
Could
out
go.
to left field.
Could go.
And
Hey, it's gone. Another solo home run. Mitch Haniger getting in on the action. That was just a contact swing, too. Whew. And an insurance run coming through, so that's helpful.
Home runs for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Four-seam fastball. See, that's what I was looking for.
As he'll try to hold back
That's
on
fine.
the swings,
It's going to be a called strike either way. No big deal.
strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
That's what I wanted from the Seager and the Lewis at-bats.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Now, the good news is we're buying time to get Giles warmed up.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in
Wow.
the third
A
with two-out
triple. Oh, baby, a triple.
through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy.
Oh,
As he slips and misses to first
gross,
pitch.
gross, gross, gross,
Ball
gross,
1.
gross.
He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
That was horrible. Yeah,
Trying to keep
late.
the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
He's scheduled to come in, right? Okay. He's almost all ready, so that's good news.
Lifted down the line and left. Upton's after it. He's got it. A
Damn
great
it.
running play, and that'll retire
Unfortunately,
the
not able to capitalize on the triple, but Haniger comes through, gets a solo shot. That is 4 solo home runs today.
Last chance coming up
2
for the
from
Angels. It's now 5-3 Seattle.
2 from Moore, 1 from Seager, 1 from Haniger. Ken Giles coming in to close it out. 66 games this season. 3-2 record. 47 out of 49. Good save conversion rate with 65 innings, a .97 ERA, and we're 3 strikeouts away from 100 with him, with only 6 walks. Good slider to start there. You know what? Fuck it. I want the #1 seed. I want to have the best record in the American League, because I would never have guessed that would happen. With how hot Minnesota was and how awful I was, thought it was just going to be a fight to. Thought it was just going to be a fight to even get in the playoffs. Got on some really good winning streaks there. And I would say, like, probably the most important stretch, and I apologize if I've said this before, but when we matched Los Angeles step for step, you know, for the most part, sometimes it was a little bit of a gain or loss of ground to the Angels, but when we were on like a 9-game win streak and they were on a 10-game win streak and we weren't budging below 3 games, that was huge. Huge.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up.
Because for a while there, it was just like the Angels just could not catch a break. When I lost, they lost. When I won, they won.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take
We'll
a look
be
at the league's save
safely
leaders
in
entering
second
play.
behind
And
Taylor
as you see,
Rogers,
he's right up there among league
which is a pretty
leaders.
incredible number. 55 saves. They aren't even going to get to 110 wins,
Next, it'll be
which means that over half of them have been in save situations. So it's not like they're just blowing people out all the time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like
God,
this
that
lead
is
with
why
an
I
elevation
do
like
not,
that. That's a pitch right there.
not
You'd like
like
to have
throwing that
He'd
pitch.
love to swing at that one again.
That slider.
One out, nobody
He always
on.
wants it on like the opposite out half. Sometimes even with the like the inner half, but he just wants it to break right into that right middle side. That pitch, that first pitch, was exactly why I hate that.
And it's fouled
That was
away.
left over the heart of the plate. That was a disgusting pitch.
Another 0-2 home. Got him.
Wow.
And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center.
Oh, Trammell! Trammell! What a catch! What a fucking catch! Incredible catch! It was catchable.
When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever.
Hell yes.
Trust me.
Speed in the outfield.
They should enjoy this ride though while it
Speed in
lasts.
the outfield.
And the contest comes to a
Hell
close,
yes.
5-3 the final. The M's with their 105th win, best in the division. Marco Gonzalez records his 8th
Fell down
win of the
2-0
year. Ken
and just
Giles
kind of chipped
closes
away.
the door for the
One
save,
here,
his
one there, two
48th
here,
of the
one more
season.
there.
So that's a wrap
Gave
for
up
tonight.
gave one of the runs
Rose
back.
and Plesac and
Got it back, though.
This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.
5-3 the
@MLB
final.
The Show.
So some tight games down the stretch here. And with fewer hits, too. One fewer hit. We did have a lot of base runners. 3 or 4 extra base runners.
5 runs on 9 hits, no errors.
Dylan Moore is the player of the game. 2 for 3, 2 home. Or, excuse me.
For the Angels, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left
Dylan Moore, the player of the game. 3 for 3, 2 solo shots.
time
So
of the
2
ball,
home runs, 2
2
ribbies,
outs,
2 runs scored. Kyle Seager, 2 for 3 with a solo home run. Mitch Haniger, 1 for 4 with a solo home run. J.P. Crawford, 1 for 4 with a triple.
750.
Marco Gonzalez got the win. 6 innings pitched, 9 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks, 3 earned. Griffin Canning, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, 4 earned runs. Gets tagged with the loss. Ken Giles, save number 48 on the season. And the Mariners improve yet again to win their 105th game of the season. So there you have it. Yet again, the Mariners win, you know? I think it's been an 11-game win streak. We did end with kind of a soft final portion of the schedule, which has benefited us. Not having to see Houston for the last almost month has been great. But there you have it. I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to go ahead and mute this audio. We'll advance the day. Let's get caught up here. Dylan Bundy is going to be the starter tomorrow, 20-6 against James Paxton, 16-11. We'll see Gonzalez and Paxton in the first couple games of the series that we play in the divisional series. 10-0 in our last 10. We've pushed the Angels. Oops, hit the wrong button there. Pushed the Angels 11 games back. Doesn't matter. Everything is set here. with the exception of the American League East, which we'll talk about in just a moment. You now see that we have a Z next to our name. We have clinched division and best record in the league. The Minnesota Twins got off to such a hot start. I didn't think it was going to even be possible to catch them. I might have to take a look at their schedule and just kind of see what went wrong. But they were far and away the best team in baseball. Didn't think I'd ever catch them. But they slipped in and slid back to us a little bit. We made some good plays towards the end, won some tight games. Feels good. But they'll finish at best 104-58. We will finish at worst 105-56. Or 57, excuse me. We have we have 650 to 438 runs, which is wild. So we'll get the number 1 seed. We'll play the winner of the wild card game. See the Twins there. We have the Yankees and we have the Blue Jays. If both teams win or if both teams lose, there will be a game 163. If one team wins and the other team loses, they will clinch the division. Padres and Atlanta, they have clinched the wild card. And I think the Brewers won or the Cardinals lost. No, the Brewers lost, so I guess that would mean that the Cardinals lost as well. Oh yeah, because it says streak losing 2. Okay. So, tomorrow what we have to watch for. A few things. Number 1, James Paxton looking for strikeout number 200 on the season. Just needs 5 of them to get to that mantle. We had 6 today with a pitcher who is as good, and we gave up a lot more hits. So it's a possibility. I'd like to get him to 200. It's an arbitrary, dumb number. I understand that. But I'd like to get it to him because we're close enough, It's kind of like getting Ken Giles. He has 99 strikeouts this season. Maybe even if there's not a save situation, you just try to bring him in to get 1 strikeout. Like he has 99, 98, 99, something like that. He's right there, just get to that milestone. So that's number 1. Strikeout number 200 for James Paxton. Thing number 2, Yankees. Thing number 3, Blue Jays. What goes on there? Okay. Then we also have to pay attention to the Cardinals and the Brewers. So technically only 3 things. I counted 5 on my hands to make it seem like there was more, but it's really just 3 things. American League East, National League Central, James Paxton strikeouts. That's what we have to watch for. If there is a game 163, you can catch it here. If not, we'll know because, that'll be it. Which means that there will be a Chad Champ and then there will be wild card games and then we'll figure out the playoffs from there. But I'm kind of leaning towards just doing just the Mariners. And then maybe just the Mariners in the division series. Maybe checking in on one of them if there's something interesting happening. If there's like a game 5 situation. Watching that. Maybe that's the way to go. And then maybe with the championship series, that's where we could do both of them. Kind of keep track of each of them. The question then becomes, is it one big video of 2 games or is it 2 separate videos? I don't know. Doesn't really matter right now because we don't have to worry about that just yet. We will get all of that sorted out in the very near future, and hopefully you'll join me right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. One more game in the regular season to go. I cannot believe that we are here. It is fantastic. It's awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. If you watched any of it, some of it, none of it, I guess, maybe this is your first game. Thanks for watching. However much you did watch, it means a lot to me. I kind of just do this stuff for myself, and I kind of just hope that other people are interested in it, or it gets spread enough to catch someone else's attention. I also kind of just hope that the pure ridiculousness of it is enough to grab people's attention. Oh, he's playing 162 games. There's no way he'll do that. I haven't done it yet, but we're right there. And we will have at least 3 more games as the Mariners in the divisional series, as that is a 5-game set. Very exciting times here. Very exciting indeed. Good win today. Some brain farts defensively. Gave up a lot of hits. Managed to make a little bit of a comeback. It wasn't a terribly large comeback. We had the maximum amount of time to do it. But still, got some timely hitting. Got some good home runs. Left a lot of runners on base. Wasn't able to take advantage of some of the mistakes and situations we were given by the Angels. But that's okay. Got the win. That's what matters. We'll go for one more and end the season on a high note. That's James Paxton taking on Dylan Bundy tomorrow right here, 1 p.m. Pacific time on youtube.com/JohnOsaurusRex. Scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell so you're notified when it goes live. We'll see you then, and go Mariners.